Hello and welcome to the starting tutorial for BattleMaster. In the next few minutes I'll show you everything you need to know how to play this brilliant game. BattleMaster is a turn-based role-playing game set in medieval times. You got the opportunity to roleplay as an actual nobleman in a game that's centered around interaction between characters of different players. Alright, well, the account creation process is pretty straightforward, so we'll go straight into the noble creation page, new noble, and the first thing is to pick a name. It doesn't have to be some old ancient medieval name, but don't make it sound weird or insulting either. Character gender has only male or female and is purely role-playing. The age, on the other hand, how old your character is a bit more how skillful he is, but it's only slightly. I typically go for the young and inexperienced nobleman. In terms of the unit type, you'll be awarded. Archers fire from a distance and are typically safer in the battlefield. Infantry is a bit more up close and personal, but will give you more honor and prestige. So we'll go for infantry. Pick a name. It's typically right now family name plus guards, but you can pick whatever you want as long as, again, it's not weird or insulting. Then we have to pick a continent. The South Island, right now it's closed. It's 3 realms dominating for victory, always at war. The BattleMaster has occasional demon invasions to spice things up a bit, and Twilight is a serious medieval atmosphere world. Other than that, other than the South Island, you cannot win the game. It's role-playing, building histories, building empires, and writing your stories. We'll go for BattleMaster right now, and next up it's to pick a realm where our character will start his adventure. It's the name, the description. The government type doesn't really say that much because there are republics which are less free than some tyrannies these days, but it gives you some indication of how the realm is ruled. Glory, opportunity, and war typically show you how much stuff and how much things to do there will be once you join the realm, and activities how active the nobles within the realm are. My advice is to go for a high activity realm first and then a high glory realm second. So this one has very high, it's perfect. We have Ciela, so we'll go for that one, and we have to pick an estate from where we start. My advice generally would be to pick the one with the highest estate income, which you can see here. You'll need the gold for pretty much a lot of different things. These are the dukes, which in this case is always the same because it's always in the same duchy, and the different lords, but you have no idea who they are right now, so we'll pick the one with the most gold. The Northern Hills. This gives you an overview of everything you've chosen. Check it again and click on create character. Alright, for now we'll go into login and go straight into playing the character, and we'll see a bunch of different letters which they've sent in the past to give you an idea of what's going on in the realm. I'll explain these in a second as we go to messages. This is the foundation of the entire game. It allows communication with your fellow noblemen, with the characters of different players, and you have several different options. Usually if you send a message, you'll do so to all of your realmmates, as you can see here, and then you got a few different options here at the top, starting with a normal letter, which you'll use most of the time. Role-playing is just to build a background story of your nobleman, so it's not actually a letter you send to others. A report if you did something that people might want to know. A request if you want something done or you want more gold to recruit more units, for instance. Orders are typically given by the marshals, and out of character is if you want to say something as the player rather than as the nobleman you want to create. Alright, well, a good start is to always send a letter to your realmmates. I've typed one up before. This is just a standard thing. You can write whatever you want to. I typically end with either like signed or respectfully or something like that, and we'll send the letter to the entire realm so they know, look, in this case Vincent has arrived, it's good, let's say hi to Vincent. Typically it's also a smart thing to do is to write a message to your lord. You'll find that if you go back to messages, you'll see different options to write different kinds of people, and your liege or your lord, Courier II Gabanas, is on top. So write Right, so once you finish typing the letter, something like my liege, it's an honor to serve you as a knight. I await your further instructions. Not all lords are always gonna answer, but most of the lords should answer you. So we'll send the message as well, and we can start. We'll explain in a different tutorial the other points on the left hand screen, but for now you know enough to create your account and actually start your first nobleman. Now it's just a choice. Who will you be?